Hi, my name is Lisa Hibner. Welcome to the LSU Olin Career Center Fall Construction Interviewing Day presentation. This presentation will assist you in understanding all of the steps you need to take to join the event and participate in this one day of interviews for people who are looking for jobs and internships in the construction industry. The actual event date is October 25th, 2024, but you must complete several steps way in advance of this date to participate. Construction Interviewing Day is a one-day event of pre-scheduled interviews for both full-time jobs, part-time jobs, and internships in the construction industry. Companies from across the country and region recruit construction management, civil engineering, and industrial engineering majors for these positions. Students who want to participate must engage in all of the required steps to secure interviews. The first step that you need to take is to register for the event in Handshake. At the end of this presentation, we will have a QR code that you can scan to register. You must complete this step by September 27th at 4:30 p.m. We don't want you to wait until the deadline, but that is the latest you can register. The next step is in Handshake is displayed below. As you can see, the Fall Construction Interviewing Day is already available in Handshake. You click the blue Join Event and you will be registered. This will put a label on your profile in Handshake that will then allow you to apply for the jobs affiliated with the Construction Interviewing Day. The next step is to upload a resume into Handshake. The deadline for having an approved resume inside Handshake is September 27th. If you've never uploaded a resume in Handshake, this screenshot will show you how to do it. You can go into your Handshake account, click on My Documents under your profile, upload your document, and it will be approved by the Career Center staff within 48 hours. If you want to avoid having difficulties with uploading your resume and getting it approved, we suggest that you use the LSU resume template that is on our website. If you already have a resume in Handshake and it's been approved, just make sure it's marked public so that the employers will be able to receive a copy of it for this event. Here are some tips to make sure your resume is approved. It must be organized, neat, professional, with consistent formatting. Use action verb statements to describe your experience. We should not have personal information, pictures, colored blocks, heavily templated resumes, and certainly not the Indeed type of resume that some people use for Indeed. You can click on our Career Center site to get a sample resume, several sample resumes, and also the resume template. Once you have registered for the event and have an approved resume on file, you may begin the process of applying for the posted CID jobs. You have until September 30th at 4:30 p.m. to apply for the CID jobs and internships in Handshake. Just a caution, some jobs do require you to submit both a cover letter and a resume, so it's not advisable to wait until the last minute to start this process. Employers will start posting these jobs as early as July 2024, so no reason to wait until the last minute. This is a screenshot of how you can apply for the CID jobs inside Handshake. If you go into your Jobs tab and type in the label under Filters, F24 CID Approved, it will pull up every job affiliated with the Construction Interviewing Day event. Now, I do want to mention, some employers do wait until the last minute to post their jobs, so it's a good idea for you to start checking in early August all the way through September 28th, 29th to make sure that you see every job available and that you apply to any that you're interested in. This is a sample of what the job might look like in Handshake when it is part of CID. Notice that the job deadline will close on September 30th, and there is an apply link. If you cannot apply for the job, means you did not register for the CID event, go back and register, and then you can apply. Some things you should know about the job application process for the construction interviewing day. Applying for CID jobs puts you in the pre-select process. Some employers will only interview students through the pre-select process. So if you want more opportunities, you should apply to as many jobs that you are interested in. Some employers will also use the resume book that we provide to them to reach out to you to schedule interviews. This resume book is only available to employers of students who registered for the event and made their resume public in the Handshake system. You may also attend the career fair, CIAC career fair, that takes place the day before construction interviewing day. And this event will allow you to network with employers and possibly get a few more interviews scheduled. That career fair is held in Patrick F. Taylor on October 24th. The next step in the process for CID is scheduling your interviews. The primary candidates will be able to sign up for their interview slots starting October 8th at 8 a.m. and alternate candidates will be able to schedule their interviews starting at October 9th at 8 a.m. All of the time slots available in Handshake for interviews set up this way will end at 11:59 p.m. on October 11th. You will not be able to change your interview times in Handshake after this point. Make sure that you do not double book your interview times and do not take up more than one slot. Another note about scheduling interviews, you may schedule the interviews back to back. For instance, if you have 5 employers who offered you an interview time slot, you can schedule one at 9, one at 9:30, one at 10, one at 10:30. You don't have to do that, but you can schedule them back to back because all of the interviews take place in one room in one area of the student union. The only thing you cannot do is schedule 2 interviews at the same time. What does it mean if you're looking at one of your applications with an employer and it's in Handshake and it says room only interview? This screenshot shows an example. This person is a primary applicant and they are being told that this is a room only interview schedule and there's no slot to sign up for, but you're a primary applicant. Room only means that the employer will schedule you through their own system. It is not visible in Handshake. This also means that you should definitely reach out to the employer as a primary applicant and work with them to schedule your interview time. They will probably connect with you by email or by messaging in the Handshake system. So it is important you're monitoring your Handshake account for these type of situations. Note, you must keep track of your interview schedules on your own calendar because the room-only interviews will not show up in Handshake. Do not double book your interviews by accident. Here are some strategies to help you be successful in this incredible day of interviews. Make sure you pay attention to the deadlines and the emails from the LSU Olin Career Center, and make sure that you attend any special help sessions or drop-in sessions. Read your emails, monitor your voicemail. If you miss an application deadline, we cannot reopen the process for you. However, you may be able to speak with recruiters during the CIAC Career Fair. Make sure that you maintain professional communication throughout this process. The expectations for the construction interview day are that you come attending your interviews on time, dressed professionally in business professional attire, that you have researched each company and are prepared to discuss your qualifications for the position. And you also need to participate in a very honest, genuine job search. Know something about the company, know something about how you fit the job requirements. Business professional attire is a suit in a conservative color, tailored and pressed, appropriate lengths for any skirts or dresses, discreet accessories, and discreet dress shoes. The reason we offer this information session is to help make sure you understand all of the obligations of this very important interviewing day. It also is to help you avoid creating a bad impression with employers who will remember if you do not show up for a scheduled interview. The employers will actually fill out a no-show slip for every student who does not attend the scheduled interview. These slips will be recorded and documented with the department and with the Career Center, and people who continually no-show to scheduled interviews will not be able to participate in this type of event in the future. If you have an emergency, you have a contact in the Career Center, myself, Lisa Hibner, at lsu.edu. You may reach out to me in advance to let us know of any problems, and we will assist you in getting in touch with your recruiter. Please note, this only works if it's in advance. The day of the event, we may not be able to get in touch with the employer and let them know. So please make plans to attend all scheduled interviews. The day of the event is held on October 25th in the Union Ballroom. That is on the second floor of the Student Union, and we will check people in at the sign-in table once for the day. You should bring multiple copies of your resume. You should use your LSU ID to check into the event, and make sure that you know where your company is located in the ballroom, and when it is time, you will go to your scheduled interview. How can you sign up for extra interviews if you don't have a full schedule? There's several ways that students can still participate in CID. The most popular way is by attending the CIAC Career Fair on October 24th from 1 to 4 p.m. in Patrick F. Taylor. You can speak to companies directly, you can give them a copy of your resume, and you can network with them and possibly be invited, if they have an interview time slot available, to interview with them the next day. Some employers have given us feedback on what they expect for the people who are interviewing. They want you to show interest in the company and ask questions. They really want you to be prepared with background info and know what they do and what type of work they perform. In addition to this presentation, we have many resources available to help you get ready for this important day of interviews. You can visit our website. You can attend a practice interview in advance by scheduling it with a career coach. You could also check out the CID fact sheet in Handshake and on our career page. If you have any questions at all, you can email me, Lisa Hibner, at lsu.edu, and I will be able to assist you. We have several prep events taking place before the big CID event, and we encourage you to participate in any that you need to be successful. You've now finished the information session. Please scan the QR code on this screen and click the blue Join button on the event page to get started in participating for CID. I look forward to assisting you. Good luck.